Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Today I'm going to show you how to wire a piece of sea glass. Each month I'm involved with a collaboration called Joy of Blue, and it is hosted by Crafting and Relaxing. And we're just a bunch of crafters that get together and make things with the color blue. Blue happens to be her very favorite color, so that's why it's the Joy of Blue. And I encourage you to go check out all the other participants in this collaboration. Just use the hashtag Joy of Blue on either Instagram or YouTube to find us. So with this really pretty piece of glass, I thought you could use it for either like a pendant or maybe some type of an ornament. And I'm going to show you how to wire it. And I'm using 20 gauge silver tone wire. And let's see how long this is. I just kind of eyeball it. So we're looking at, let's see, probably about 8 inches. And it all depends on the size of your glass. So the first thing you want to do is kind of inspect your glass here, or your shell, or whatever it is you're going to wrap. And I want the point to be at the bottom, and so the bail is going to be at the top here. And I kind of want part of the wire to come into this groove and hug it about right here. So that's pretty much where I'm going to start. And I just take my wire on each side, and then I'm just going to twist a couple of times, and then do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to twist some more. And in the back. And then you have 4 pieces of wire here. And I'm just going to twist all 4 of them together and join them as one. Now, as you notice, it's not very tight, so we need to tighten it up. This is where you're going to get your flat nose pliers, and you're just going to grab some of your wire, and you're going to twist. And then I'm going to come on the back, and I'm going to twist. And this just tightens everything up so you don't lose your piece of glass or rock or shell or crystal or whatever it is you are wiring. And it's in there pretty steady there. So the next thing I want to do is I want to make a bail. And I'm going to use either some round nose pliers, or I like to use these. And this is pretty much how I do it. And if you hear some cute little baby noises in the background, I think my grandson is waking up from his nap. And he's cooing in there. Okay, once you make your bail and you wrap it around, you see all these little things that are poking out? You want to make sure they're going to get tucked into all of this wire. So it doesn't scratch. But right now, I am going to go check on my little grandson. And then I'll have to come back and finish this piece up in a little bit. So I was able to finish this all up. I've got all the ends tucked in. Nothing is scratching. And now I got to figure out exactly what I want to do with this. But I want to show you some ideas that I have done with other pieces of glass or shell that I've wired in the same fashion. This is a piece of sea glass that a friend of mine brought back from Massachusetts to me. Isn't that pretty? It's so nice and big and beautiful. And I just wrapped it up and I made a necklace out of it. I just used some mother of pearl and some other beads on there. And so I have a really pretty necklace. Now this is a shell that I wrapped in the same fashion as this, and I just made an ornament. I just took a bamboo bead and added it to some hemp that I crocheted for an ornament. And I think that's probably what I want to do with this piece. So what I did is I just did a chain stitch, and then I added a bead and did an overhand knot. And now I'm going to tie this piece of glass that I wired. To tie a couple of knots and then do another overhand knot. Because if you don't do the overhand knot, then you have these separated out, and I don't like that. By the way, these come in handy for a lot of different things. Okay, so once I have the overhand knot done, I want to slide it up as close to the other knot as possible and tighten everything up. And then I'm going to untwist all these pieces of hemp, kind of like I did here. And it's a very bohemian look, something nice to hang on your tree. And there's my little ornament all complete, ready to hang either on my tree, or maybe I want to hang it on my rearview mirror or wherever. So let me know what you think of my bohemian ornament. Leave me a comment down below. And if you do try making your own little bohemian ornament with the instructions that I gave, hop on over to my Facebook page called Beating Birds, hosted by Tapping Flamingo, and post a picture and let me know how it went. I would love to see your creations. Make sure to check all the other participants of the Joy of Blue collaboration, which is hosted by Crafting and Relaxing. Just use the hashtag Joy of Blue to find all the other people that are making some pretty blue stuff. I hope you give me a thumbs up, but mostly I hope you all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.